This is Lake Shasta. This is really one of the key ways that we capture and we hold on to water and we release it slowly for people that use water.
Did you hear about the surprising things happening at Shasta Lake? Shasta Lake is the biggest reservoir in California, up north, and it gives water to millions of people. The Shasta Dam, built in the 1940s to create the lake, is still a marvel of engineering. But right now, officials are worried about what's going on at Shasta Lake, and people are talking about it. Shasta Lake is super important for managing water and having fun in the nearby towns. It helps control the water supply, makes electricity, and lets people enjoy activities like boating and fishing. But because California is going through a really bad drought, the water in Shasta Lake is going down a lot. In November 2022, the lake was only at 31% of how much water it can hold. This is causing worries about having enough water for both cities and farms, and it's also affecting the local economy, which depends on tourism and fun activities around the lake. Recent events have raised serious concerns about Shasta Lake's condition. Even though the Sacramento River has been releasing a lot of water, the lake level hasn't been going up. Officials are carefully watching the situation and taking steps to handle the water supply. Fortunately, the recent winter season brought some relief, as melting snow contributed to higher water levels. However, the long-term impact of the drought and the possibility of future water shortages are still major worries for both officials and the public. Something surprising happened at Shasta Lake that alarmed officials. In May 2023, Shasta Lake, California's largest reservoir, became a key measure of winter season success. But in November 2021, officials were shocked when the lake didn't rise, despite the Sacramento River releasing a lot of water. This was unexpected because the dam was supposed to hold water and raise the lake level. The failure left officials and the community puzzled and concerned. Officials and the community reacted with confusion and worry. Many farmers couldn't plant crops due to the lack of water in Shasta and nearby reservoirs, affecting their livelihoods and produce prices. Local residents were concerned about the drought's long-term effects and the potential for more water shortages. The situation was so serious that the local government had to take action. They were exploring strategies for local economic development to lessen the drought's impact. The surprising event at Shasta Lake led to an investigation to find out what went wrong. A Higgins vehicle that appeared in October 2022 from the drought-stricken lake perplexed experts. The investigation revealed that the region's lack of rain and snowpack significantly reduced the amount of water flowing into the lake. Combined with high releases from the Sacramento River, the dam failed to hold back water, keeping the lake level stagnant. The findings emphasized the urgent need for better water management strategies to prevent similar events in the future. Climate change can bring about droughts and extreme weather, which can lower water levels in lakes and reservoirs. But we also need to explore other possible reasons. Human actions and their impact on the environment might have played a role in the surprising event at Shasta Lake. Changes in the area around the lake, like deforestation, urban development, and farming practices, can lead to soil erosion. This erosion can add sediment to the lake, making it hold less water. Pollution and the introduction of non-native species can also harm the lake's ecosystem and water quality, affecting its overall health. How we handle water, like how much we release from the dam, can really affect the lake's water levels. The dam itself and changes to it, such as the attempt to enlarge it during the Trump administration, could have been against California law and may have impacted the lake's water levels. We need to look closely at how we manage water and the infrastructure around Shasta Lake to avoid similar events in the future. By understanding all the factors that might have led to the surprising event, officials and the public can work together to find sustainable solutions to protect the lake's ecosystem and water levels. The decrease in water levels might expose land that was underwater before, leading to issues like soil erosion, loss of habitats, and changes in the water's chemistry. This drop in water levels could also harm fish and other aquatic life, creating problems throughout the whole ecosystem. On top of that, the lower water levels increase the risk of wildfires, since now exposed vegetation is more likely to catch fire. The situation at Shasta Lake could also hurt local businesses and the economy. With less water, activities like boating, fishing, and swimming become harder, reducing tourism. This decline in tourism can negatively impact local businesses like hotels, restaurants, and shops that depend on visitors. Additionally, the lower water levels may make it tough for farmers to get enough water for their crops, affecting agriculture. The recent happenings at Shasta Lake highlight how important it is to do things ahead of time to prevent similar problems in the future. One way to do this is by focusing on environmental solutions and sustainable practices. This means investing in clean energy, reducing pollution, and using water wisely. If we take these steps to be kinder to the environment, we can lessen the impact of climate change and avoid disasters like the one at Shasta Lake. Also, good practices can benefit local ecosystems and wildlife, underscoring why it's essential to follow this approach. Another way to avoid future issues is to make water management and infrastructure better. This might involve upgrading things like dams and reservoirs to make sure they are safe and work well. It can also mean coming up with new strategies for managing water, like collecting rainwater and recycling gray water. If we get better at managing water, we can be more ready for and prevent future water-related problems, such as droughts and floods. This also helps guarantee that communities always have access to safe and reliable water sources. Lastly, it's crucial for communities to be aware and take action to prevent future incidents like the one at Shasta Lake. This includes educating people about the risks and impacts of environmental disasters and giving them the power to do something about them. This might involve pushing for changes in rules, joining local cleanup efforts, or supporting environmental groups. By working together, communities can play a big part in stopping disasters and creating a more sustainable future for everyone. Stopping future incidents like the one at Shasta Lake needs a multi-step approach that includes caring for the environment, improving water management and infrastructure, and getting communities involved. By doing these things ahead of time, we can ease the effects of climate change, protect our natural resources, and make sure our communities stay safe and healthy. The recent news about a rare plant species being at risk near Shasta Lake shows how important it is to protect the environment. It reminds us that our natural ecosystems are delicate, and we need to make saving them a priority. This particular plant is just one of many facing threats from things like cutting down trees, pollution, and climate change caused by people. Taking steps to safeguard our environment can keep crucial ecosystems and the creatures that depend on them safe for the future. The situation at Shasta Lake also highlights how crucial it is to manage water wisely. When water levels change due to things like droughts, having good systems in place becomes more important. This means investing in things like dams, reservoirs, and pipelines, and using sustainable ways to manage water. By making sure we handle our water resources well, we can lessen the impact of droughts, lower the chance of running out of water, and protect the environment. The Shasta Lake incident reminds us that everyone needs to get involved and take action to protect the environment and our natural resources. It's not just the job of the government or big organizations, it's something each of us has to do. This could mean making simple changes in our daily lives, like using less water and creating less waste. It also involves getting involved in local projects and supporting causes that aim to protect the environment. By working together and taking action, we can make a positive difference for our environment and ensure a good future for everyone. The Shasta Lake event shows us the importance of environmental protection, water management, and community action. By learning from these lessons and committing to sustainable practices, we can help guarantee a better future for our planet and all its inhabitants. The recent events at Shasta Lake have surprised officials and raised worries about how similar situations will be handled in the future. To stop similar incidents, it's crucial to look at past cases and learn from them. By studying what caused previous events and what happened as a result, we can find patterns and make plans to prevent future problems. For instance, understanding why there was a recent drought at Shasta Lake can help officials create better water management plans in the future. Learning from the past helps officials get ready for similar events and respond better. Apart from looking at past events, it's important to find the best ways to prevent and respond to future problems. This includes using the best methods to manage stormwater and prevent water pollution and erosion. It also involves making emergency response plans for potential crises. By preparing in advance for possible issues, officials can reduce the impact of future events and lower the risk of serious consequences. Sharing best practices and strategies with other communities facing similar challenges promotes collaboration and shared learning. Recognizing the global impact of events like those at Shasta Lake is essential. Climate change and other global issues can affect water resources and the environment, leading to similar events in different parts of the world. By sharing knowledge and resources, officials can work together to create strategies for managing water resources and dealing with crises. This collaboration can include joint research and development efforts, as well as sharing best practices and lessons learned from past events. By working together, officials can better protect communities and the environment from the effects of climate change and other global challenges. Looking ahead, there are challenges and opportunities for Shasta Lake. Even though the low water levels are a real worry, they also give people a chance to try out new ways to manage and save water. This could mean using new technologies and building things like better pipes to use water more efficiently and produce less waste. It also means checking out other water sources, like collecting rainwater and using greywater systems. If the community takes the lead in managing water wisely, Shasta Lake can stay important for a long time. Making Shasta Lake and its community better needs everyone to work together and commit to smart and sustainable practices. In conclusion, the recent shocking event at Shasta Lake has highlighted the importance of environmental protection, water management, and community involvement. The investigation into the causes of the event revealed a complex interplay of natural and human factors, including climate change and environmental impact. Hope you liked the video, then do share it and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to hit the bell icon.